Well, hello again everybody. Josh here with Josh's Lawn and Landscape. Welcome back. Just going to be kind of a short video today, so I want to start off by again thanking all the people that's taken the time out to watch the channel, everyone who has subscribed to the channel, those who have left comments. Appreciate it. Just going to do a short one today, like I said. It's a quick irrigation repair in the yard that I've done the leaf cleanup in, and then go through and adjust the system. He actually, since they put the pool in, the system has not been adjusted, and he does not want the sprinklers spraying into the pool area. So just going to adjust the system, kind of run through it and adjust everything, and get that taken care of, and put this new head in and make sure we get it set right. And then that'll be it. Maybe do a little I don't know, maybe some truck talk after it's over with to wrap it up. But may just kind of go over what's been done and get some footage of it, and then kind of let that be it. So stick around. It's going, like I say, going to be kind of a short one today, but we're gonna get it done. So we'll be back. All right, y'all, real quick. Let me make sure. Yes, okay. Didn't hear my camera beep in, so I want to make sure it was on. So, real quick, we're here, or I'm here, going to do this irrigation repair. We'll go over real quick some of the stuff, because I got my irrigation box here. You can see, got my sprinkler heads and some other tools, pipe cutter, wire strippers and pliers, pipe fittings, nozzles, things of that nature. So just the usual things that you would need to do an irrigation repair. So gonna do that, and get my shovel to dig it up with. Gonna go over here and go over here to where this head's at and try to get it set in and show you the head that we're using. I'll see if maybe I can set it up on the tripod, that way I can film a little bit while I'm doing it. So stay tuned. Alright, so for those of you who may not have seen my previous video from earlier in the year about the irrigation install that I did, I can see this is going to be interesting, because we have our little puppy friend here that wants to follow me around. So, but if you haven't seen the previous video that I did, we'll go over a couple of things and let you know what's what, and then we're going to get some work done. So here we go. So first thing is, this is the style head that we're using. As you can see, very similar to what came out of the ground. I think that one just stopped spinning. The customer actually bought a hunter style head that did not come with a nozzle in it, and it's actually a little bit different way of adjusting, or the tool that you need. It's not the same tool as the Rainbird. So I had some Rainbird heads, so I told him I'd come back today and just get it this put in and adjusted. So I think that's what the rest of the system is, and then we'll get the valves turned on, get everything adjusted, and wrap it up. So just got to take this head out and put the Rainbird head in, get everything set. So all I have to do is screw it loose from the bottom. This is the tool that you use to adjust the head. So there's a couple different setting places on here. Right here in the front is where you tighten it down to shorten or lengthen the throw distance, where the range it covers. And then you have a rotation adjustment for the angle of how wide it goes, anywhere from 360 all the way down to, I believe you can basically put it where it just doesn't move at all. So these come preset with a nozzle in it, which generally works pretty well for most lawns with the amount of water. It's just a simple 3/4 thread on the barb on the bottom. So you screw it back onto the barb, adjust the head, and that's it. So And you can do all that adjusting with this little tool here. These typically come in the Rainbird boxes when you buy the heads. So that's the tool, that's the head we're going to be putting in. So let's get to it. Try to adjust. I got to kind of hand dig a lot of this out. So kind of a small hole. This hole was already here. They had already dug the head up yesterday. So just going to kind of clean it out where I can keep dirt from falling in the barb. And we're going to get the head changed out. Fill it back in best we can. Pretty simple job actually. Wish if I'd have had my head yesterday, this would have already been fixed. So as simply as you can see, it just screws off. I'll show you the barb on the bottom here in a second. It just screws off. Quick to change. There you go. You can see your barb in the bottom. Take your new Rainbird head. Oh, and these are left stop. So if you spin it all the way around to the left where it stops, you adjust it off of this point. So we'll take the Rainbird head, simply screw it back onto the barb. Set it up. Level it around the head. We're going to make sure we keep this pretty vertical. You don't want it launching a big old arching stream of water in the wrong direction. So there's never as much dirt as you take out left to put back in, it seems. Find some extra dirt and bring it over, and just enough to make sure that the head does not move once we get it in there. And the customer wants a 360, so what we'll do here, take our little adjustment tool, get our plus and minus, so we want to go greater. I think this is already preset at 180 degrees, so you just stick it down in there. Find the slot, and basically you turn this until it stops, and once it stops you can see it's pointing in this direction, so it will go 360 degrees all the way back. So that's what they want. Got it set for them quick enough. As you can see, just a couple of minutes. We'll leave the this head here. I think the customer's going to return this, get rid of the old one, and then we'll adjust the system. So we'll just use this adjustment on all the other heads, mainly the ones, we'll get changed, mainly the ones right here around the pool area over this way, so they don't spray into the pool. And then once we get that done, that'll be it. So stick around, we'll get it wrapped up in a minute. Alright, real quick, one small issue, nothing but a 5-minute fix. We actually found the head that I noticed yesterday did not have a nozzle in it, is actually also a Hunter brand head. So I do not have the nozzle and tool to do the adjustment, so easiest thing is to just stick another Rainbird in. It's a 5-minute fix, no big deal. Let me turn the camera around and show you, and then we'll move on to hopefully getting everything adjusted on the rotations and being done. So here we go. So you can see here's the old Hunter head, just like the other one. This one does not have a nozzle in it. I noticed yesterday when he turned the system on to show me where everything was at. So what I've done here is simply taken my trenching shovel, is all I used. Just cut me a square out around the head area, dug the dirt out, again, screw the head off, screw it back on. Got my adjustment tool in there to adjust the rotation of the head. It is on the left stop, so I've got it spraying right past the corner of the pool there, and then I've got it stopping right back this way, so that'll be the rotation on it. Basically spraying right back down there to cover all this area out here in the yard. So once I get it dug out, again, just cut a square out with a trench and shovel. It's already got a hole in it from where they initially put it in, so I'll set that back down in the hole here momentarily, have it fill back in. It'll be ready to do final adjustment on. And like I say, I got this adjustment screw tool in there to adjust, spraying from right about in this area to right about this area here, so hopefully to keep it off of the concrete and out of the pool. So that's it, and we're gonna get this adjusted and then do a little short wrap up. All right, y'all, I'm gonna throw this in here because this is why I do not like following other people's work when there's been work done on top of it. So this yard had an irrigation system in, and if you can see all of this water here, you can see it's running down from under the sod. There is no sprinkler head popping up in this area, but the water is coming from somewhere right in here. I pulled the sod back. I haven't found the exact spot yet, but apparently this is a head that was not repaired when they put the pool in. Same goes for this spot. As you can see, all of the water. And right here, which I believe right there is going to be the culprit on this side. Looks like the hole right there. So we'll dig in there a little bit, see if we can get it to work. Plus you have rocks in there that may have actually crushed the sprinkler head. So we've got two heads here that don't know what to do with. Don't know if they're working, if they're just covered up, if they're broken, but they will not pop up. They got them covered up, so got to get that figured out. So that's the latest adventure. As you can see, we've got everything else adjusted, got the timer set on the clock, and where everything's working, the zones are on a schedule. Again, following somebody else's work, sometimes you see things. The zones were set for anywhere from an hour and a half to a little over 2 hours, so that could explain why when you do get a little bit of rain around here, this yard is extremely wet. So I toned all the zones back to about 45 minutes and turned off a couple of days of watering, so it should be set to perform a little better without using so much water. But yeah, just got to figure out what's up with these two heads and see what we can do with it. So stick around. Alright everybody, welcome back. Not quite finished with the irrigation repair. Fixed two heads. Got two other leaks that I've got to figure out exactly where that it's coming from in general areas. So still finishing up that, but did get the two heads replaced and everything is set. That is working. Like I say, just got to fix the leaks. Stopping at Bojangles here, grab me a couple Bowberry biscuits, wrap up today. So that's how that goes. But we'll do an update once I get back to that job to finish it out. And just once again, want to thank everybody who has subscribed to the channel, everybody who's taken out time to watch. If you haven't yet, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment. Y'all be safe out there, be kind, and we'll have another one coming up. Catch you on the next one.